4447 or log on to beacon.co.tt for more information.
2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6.
Education multiplies their chances and places the world of opportunity in their hands. No matter where they are in the world, make sure they're prepared for their journey back to school with Western Union. School fees, books, room and board, whatever the reason. Knowledge, independence, opportunity. Western Union, moving money for better.
Good morning again, everyone. Welcome back to the room. Welcome back to the ladies' room for this Monday, March 22nd. I trust everyone had a good weekend and you're looking forward to a better week. Yeah? Hope you got some R&R or you had a bit of entertainment in your lives. So whatever you did, I hope it was a good one. So, good morning, Christelle. Good morning, Nessa. Good morning, Rachel. Queen Bee, good morning, Sherilyn. Good morning, Deslin. So nice of you ladies to join us. Good morning, Patricia. Good of you to join us. Thank you so much. Wayne, hope you're in early today. Electra, good morning. Chemo, good morning. I'm seeing some steady faces, regular faces. Sweetie, good morning. Shariah, good morning. Bernadette, good morning. So nice of you guys to join us. Kareem, good morning. How are you?
Morning. Good.
How was your weekend?
It was good.
Yeah. I must compliment you guys that send off for Micaiah on Friday. Wow. That was woo. I didn't look at it because I was like, you know what, today's Friday. I don't want to go in that emotion. So let me just I looked at it on Saturday, I think it was, and I was like, what a fitting send off. He must have been smiling, you know. What a fitting send off. So it was a good one indeed. Marlene George, good morning. Good morning, Elimus. I want to hear your take on it. So let me queue up let me send you the the link from Elise Elimus. So this morning, I'm not sure if you guys have been following the news in the entertainment world. For those of you who are into hip-hop and rap and all those things, if you've been following the news past couple days, Sweetie and what's his name? Quavo,
yeah.
Has
Saweetie.
been... Listen, they said it's Sweetie, not Saweetie.
It's Saweetie.
Sweetie. Me and Menace had a whole debate on that. Menace,
Serious?
yeah, we even went on YouTube to listen to her pronounce it, and it's not pronounced how it's spelled. I was saying Saweetie, and it's Sweetie. The A seems to be silent in the middle. Anyway,
That's crazy.
I know. But today's topic, and guys, come on in the live and share it. It is to do with gifts in relationships, right? You know how it is. We hook up, you're in love with each other, you know, you give gifts and what have you, birthdays, anniversaries, or just because you give somebody a gift, right? Now, these two are, well, they have money. They are real bread. They're artists. They make money. So apparently he gifted her a Bentley, a 2021 Bentley convertible. He gifted her for Christmas, right? And it is a $350,000 car. And in the wee hours of the morning, according to news, because there's so many conflicting reports, but we go with this one, just for the scenario purposes. Neil, like I just said, different situations, different sites are saying different things. So whether or not he gave her, he took it back, whatever, it happens in relationships. Now we're making it general. Now in a relationship, if you were to give your significant other something in the relationship, after the relationship goes south, do you ask for the return of said gifts, or you take on your own and take it back? How do you feel about that? You give someone something in a relationship while you were together, while everything was going good, whether it's a car, whether it's whatever. and after you guys go south, you want it back. So some are saying it is true, some are saying it's not true that he took back he repossessed the car. So let's go with, okay, he took it back.
Well,
As a man,
you see, it depends on a couple
Lord
things.
Jesus, here we go.
Oh Lord
This
Jesus,
Monday.
better at all. It depends on a couple things, right? Number one, I would say, like, taking back a gift to spite somebody is petty. Hands down, right? So this thing where, you give her the vehicle or whatever, and in the wee hours of the morning, people sleeping, like you alone outside, but you outside going and take back the people car that you give them. I ain't agreeing with that one. I ain't agreeing with that one at all. I mean, at the end of the day, in December, when you gave her, you all were together, right? You was loving and giving and all kind of other you was there, right? So why now you had to behave so petty? And I know you didn't see the future. So now you want back your money because a little investment. So it's not really the Bentley you wanted, it's the money.
I put in a room on your mother house. So
I mean,
I'm back. When you come on to take back the blocks?
yeah, and I mean, it shows that you're petty because, I mean, during the day, right? If it's man, your man, go and take back your thing during the day. It be face, if it's man, your man. If you're bad,
I
take
need,
back your thing in
I
your
need the
face.
men. Jason, Skeet, and Wayne, and Sheena, eat all. I need you guys in the room this morning. Now, I agree. I totally agree. And someone here is saying only if it's a gift with conditions.
Right,
Only if we
so-
had preconditions prior. Hey, this is a really expensive car, and then ting. I'm gonna have to still pay the car note or whatever. You ain't working. I gotta take my car if you ain't work. The only thing I am saying one should return is an engagement ring. If for whatever reason the engagement is off, give the man back his ring. You can return it. You can save it for somebody else.
Especially if
you
it's
can do
a
whatever,
family
whatever.
ring. That
Yeah.
thing,
If
yeah.
it's marriage, well, forget that. We all went through the process. Forget that. But I am all for returning an engagement ring.
And my Netflix password.
You could change it. You don't need to bring that back. But to give in relationships, and numerous times I would look at Judge Judy and see people before her and she would curse them out. People would give things and she would say the same. When y'all were happy and in love, you wanted to give this person the world. Now that you're no longer together, you want to take back the world from the person. What exactly is it? Are you giving with ulterior motives, or you're giving genuinely? You're giving because you really felt a way about that person. So you're giving from your heart. As they say, you're giving from your heart. You're giving generously from your heart with no expectations, no nothing. If it works, it works. It doesn't work, it doesn't work. But it seems as though gifts are given with conditions. You have to behave a particular way to keep it. You have to do certain things to keep it.
You had to
or
qualify.
You have to qualify.
I going back to the days of GVSS. I used to tell them and them, yo, give can take back.
Like, that's what
I
we
don't
do
care
in
what
school.
it is. Give can take back.
That's what we did
You
in school.
understand? So,
Forget that.
yeah.
Sam
You
says,
die.
based on the value, if you leave me soon after getting an expensive gift, knowing your intentions, I want it back. Not so I was so I come. Sam, that is just petty on a whole new level. If it's something that has been passed down within the family, then yes, getting it back is okay. Here's a family heirloom, something of, has family value. That is a different thing. But in the situation we're speaking about now with this too, and it's messy, the business is practically all over the net. Some are saying it's true, some news are saying it's not true.
Yeah.
But like I said, for the sake of argument and for scenarios purposes, we'll go with it's somebody did something like that. But it happens and it doesn't necessarily have to be something so valuable as a $350,000 car. Sometimes it's the little things you hear people asking back for. They buy you some. I've heard of people taking back some cologne, some perfume in a bottle, not even the whole seal, some. Take back an outfit they bought for somebody, take back.
But they want back the money
They
that
just,
they borrow,
they
yeah?
just want it back. Not that they could do anything with it, but just take it back. I've heard of a man who bought groceries and took it back. And it just goes to show, it's like, who
Time's
could
hard.
be petty the most?
Time's hard.
Yeah, me, but if you can't afford to buy groceries for nobody, why you get... Listen.
Time's hard.
Hold on. Someone says your time spent with that man is worth more than... Yeah, what about time spent? The thing that bothers me is that bothers me about this is she left because he was cheating. And it's not the first time based on reports. She left because of, cheating allegations, or maybe she has confirmed evidence that he was cheating. So she dipped. Now, if you leave, I could understand it as something she did or you caught her in fault or whatever, but you want to be wrong and strong. So you're going to muzzle me with expensive gifts, and I'm going to sit there and take all the bad treatment, take all the disrespect and what have you. Because you figure you gave me a $350,000 car, so you could do whatever. But homegirl is making her own bread, so she decided, you know what, I'm going to dip. Well, she dipped with a car because it's a gift. I'm not sure whose name it was in. Maybe that's the only mistake made. Ensure that it is in your name. So maybe it was in his name. They were planning a long-term relationship and what have you. But be that as it may, hold on, let me hear what this person's saying.
Loving. Good morning again. My take on that topic this morning. I personally think anybody that consider themselves man and take back anything they give the other, the significant other, well, I won't call them man, I'll call them boy, because it make no sense, trust me. I think to be the bigger one and to be the man is to just leave, call it a day and just leave. Yeah, simple as that. As Aaron was saying earlier on, I think the only thing you should really give back as a female is a ring, an engagement ring. I mean, I have a true life story. I've been in a situation like that already. And when me and the other half finish, I just pack my clothes and go. I leave her everything. You know what I mean? And I think, as a man, that's a man stance. Enough of my brethren used to say, boy, you leave me dead for them. You want to come and take them. At the same time, there's a child involved. And if you have especially if you have children involved as well,
yeah, you can study.
And just leave everything. Long say your life and health and strength, you go achieve more.
I like
you
that.
Understand?
Yeah,
them things they don't make no sense. Like boys and child orders do them thing there. You just have to just leave everything and just move. Make a fresh start.
I like that.
Yeah. Anybody that give anybody anything and take it back. No, them thing they ain't right.
I like that.
On the side, there was no man that do that.
Big man.
And yes, some woman too others do that too. So don't get tired up and feel it's only the men and them others do that.
Why you
Yes, some
couldn't
woman that
stop
do the
at
same thing too.
Why you had to go there? You gotta stop at the man and leave it there. Let me get nice today. Always have to bring in the man in the conversation. This person here says, it depends on the gift. If you give someone something with the intention of seeing that person enjoy it, if we're done, I don't want to see another person enjoying it because it was meant for us to enjoy, not you and someone else. Nice petty of the highest degree, Nikki.
Weak.
So that means you're not giving with good intent. You're giving for listen. That means the intent. You can't give and worry about what the person do with the gift or whatever. When you give from the heart and you give genuinely, you don't worry about those things. It's not gonna last forever. The way I see it, it's gonna finish at some point. That is how I console myself. Someone says, absolutely agree. An engagement ring is given in anticipation of marriage. The only time the fiance should keep is if she paid for it. Otherwise, give it back. People take back things to be childish. There's no reason to take back things you gifted people. Just to be petty and be mean and vindictive. It's like, okay, well, I give you this. And that is always like the previous caller said. Just because a lot of the times you don't want somebody else to enjoy it. And the first thing they always put in front, they want next man or next woman to enjoy it, whatever. So let me take it back. But what you're given is not the only one. There's gonna be somebody to give probably better. So why stress? Sam said me and Sheena is probably the pettiest people in Greens. Petty Anna and Petty Sha. Sam, I have never given anybody anything and took it back. Alright? So we need a disclaimer for that. I feel attacked this morning. Alright? I feel attacked. You don't give gifts and take it back. Silver says, Aruna, my sister was with a guy, he gave her a sheep for their son.
Done. Quit. It's too early in the week for that.
Today is Monday morning. Wait, I need to compose my... Hold on. I need to compose myself. It's just Monday. Elimas, hold on. Let me send the thing for you. Let me read this.
Oh my gosh.
Aruna, my sister was with a guy. He gave her a sheep for their son. When they finished, could you imagine one day he walk in her yard, take the sheep, and Aruna, he didn't make the sheep walk, he raised it. Listen. Nah. I don't believe that. That is pettiness of the... Wait, first you want to play with the... Let's
You raised it to that.
You raised the sheep on the...
The man want to be sure.
In Grenada, that happened?
We all know Grenada is not a real place there, but...
Wow.
Wow.
This happened in Grenada?
Wait.
Wow. When I thought we couldn't go any lower. How do you... So you all sat there and looked at him pick up that sheep and didn't do anything? Watch him walk up to the yard?
What they gonna do?
Wow. Nah. That's crazy.
All you win.
Nah.
All you win.
Hold on.
It's the only time for you.
But the next thing is a lot of people in a relationship just give the other half things, material things, to basically buy their love in a sense. You know, so anybody you see take back something in a relationship is because they're on the grounds of looking to buy that person love with material things. Because if you give somebody something genuinely while you're in a relationship, there's no way, reason, shape or form you should take it back. So most people who do them things is because they want to buy somebody love, you know, by giving them, material things.
So they could do whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
And you can't say not no because I give you that to compensate. Yeah. I heard a lot of people say that. You try to buy love and then we do whatever you want to do.
But you see, I mean, at the end of the day, you still don't know you're doing them things with, because as much as we talk in here, there's a lot of women who do it. You know, they stay in the relationship just because they know that they have all these material things taking care of them and making them happy. So it's like, okay, cool, you know? Yeah.
Let me read a couple comments. Yo, I still can't get over that sheep. I swear I can't get over that sheep. How you walk into some... That's just a different level of petty. Because if you give the mother a sheep for the child, a child that belongs to the both of you, to teach the responsibility and to get little things to do, rear that grow that sheep, whatever. You and the woman, don't you take back the sheep that you buy for the child? And you ain't just take back the sheep, walk the sheep out of the yard, you raise the sheep out. Yo, nah, that's a different level. I would have, listen. Someone says, personally, be it man or woman, we just take back things in the moment. After 2 days, you want to give them back. The very same thing you took is just toxic on a whole other level. Come on, Fernridge. Elimas, good morning. Hold on. You have to unmute your mic. Yes. I think we're hearing you now.
Jesus is only one. Did I tell you actually my life?
That's a good thing. For the better or for the worse, though?
You know something about Karim, right? Karim just hit the nail in the head. You see, petty, that's a good word. Petty. A lot of people petty. And around there is a word on the function again. A lot of people do think anger. A lot of people do think anger. You understand? When you give somebody something once it's a gift, I don't think you should take it back. But I will give you some examples. You and somebody might finish a road.
Hold on, they say you're echoing. Let me just make sure you. Are you still hearing the echo, guys? Let's see. Okay,
Right, I could sing in the meantime. Jesus is my only. You hearing the echo?
Yeah, no, it's better now. Go ahead.
Yeah, Rona, sometimes you and a guy finish, and he might stay with somebody else, and he might still have that chemistry, that feelings, that love for you, and he angry. So without thinking, a lot of times we do that. A lot of men do that. I know. A lot of men do that with anger. I personally, I'm not that type of person. If I give you something, just a little, I'll just give a quick story.
Yeah, let me hear this story.
When in my early time back in the days when I now start to travel, I went to Brooklyn. I was in love with a girl from River Road. And we used to be writing one another. Them days was letter. Arona, you ever write letter and put lipstick on it?
Yeah.
Right. The girl used to write letter and put lipstick on it and send it how much she loved. And she got pregnant. She did afraid to tell me. She did ashamed to tell me. And I had a bag. Of stuff. I shop for her. Don't watch me, they're romantic too, I shop for her. I had a whole, them long bag we used to travel with? Them long bag on them. You know them?
Yeah.
I had a bag of stuff for her. And when I came back, she stomach started showing. Somebody told me before I left, but I didn't believe. And when I reached, she was about 3 to 4 months pregnant, and I gave her all this stuff around her. And I don't say that to make myself look good or feel good. I tell you the honest truth. And up to today, big woman now married, have children, and that woman always remind me of that. So different people have different personality, but there is some people that very, very, very petty. There is some people that petty. They will take back little stuff.
Somebody wants to know if she get pregnant for the lipstick or the letter. Which one?
When she get pregnant for a man around the River Road area, she find her stay out too long, and but they like her a lot. They like her a lot around her. I'm being honest with you. But she afraid to, and we was young, but she afraid to tell me. And then coming home, I bring a bag of stuff around her, buy everything for her. A bag of stuff.
You buy child clothes too and child thing for child?
Well, I didn't know. I didn't know she pregnant. Maybe if I didn't know she pregnant, because I'm a nice man, I might have buy a little diaper. It's still a diaper in Grenada around her. I might have buy look at him laughing.
Yeah, I
would have buy a little something for her. But his personality, and his anger too around her. There is some people don't like to see people move on.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? I go tell you something. A man might have 5 different women in a party. And he know it's wrong to have 5 of them in the party around. And as one dance with the next man. You want to mash up the dance?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So it's pettiness. Yeah, a lot of men, I don't know how to explain it, but a lot of us petty. Yeah, men just finish with woman and they still peeping them,
Every day?
They still peeping to see who they're going with, And if they go with somebody, they don't, and the man move on with the life, but you don't want, so all you have to remember that part too. Besides the pettiness, a lot of people can't move on. They can, and then they want to take back everything. But I'm not that type of person.
But when you take back everything, nothing stopping anybody from moving on. We're still moving on. So what you're taking it back for? Taking it back, okay, it makes you feel good. And then we still moving on?
Let me tell you something quick. And I'm going. We got in Manhattan, and when the bank ready to take back my house, you don't pay for it. You don't say, well, Specky, hold a little something, When cooperative call me and I can't pay them, I can't tell them when I was on live with a road and, carry them, Cooperative, they want to hear that. They want the money. Arona, you ever go in the bank for a loan and they ask you how much food you eat for the day? How much food you just eat a day?
No, there's
you never experienced that?
No.
Okay, no, all right. I go through that already, but that's the next stuff. I know a lot of people go through that. They just ask you a question, when they questioning you, they just ask you a question and then maybe you never go to the bank for a loan.
No, I never get that. I go for a loan already, but they never ask me that.
Well, maybe they stop now because when I went, they asked me how much food I do. So I could talk now because I almost finished pay. But they asked me how much time I just eat for the day. Yeah, Aruna, me and my son was in a conversation last night, and he go be a doctor in me, graduating in me. Tell me congratulations. I'm not me
Congratulations.
alone.
Yeah, you do well. You do well.
And he in Buffalo. When he was in college, when he was graduating in college, me and the family by the mother side, and we rent a van and went over and But because of the COVID, he told me last night they only giving 2 passes because of the COVID. You know what I said to him? I said, if they're giving only 2 passes, let your mom and her husband, that's his stepfather, let they come. And I could always view it, or you could always videotape it and send it for me.
Yeah,
I say it will be much comfortable. I say it will be much comfortable for them to go, because at least they could drive down, they could sleep in the same hotel whatsoever. I don't want to go and go there with my ex-wife, and then sometimes she husband, you don't know what he's thinking, and that might cause confusion. I didn't explain all that to him, but you don't understand where you're coming from. So I'm telling you that to tell you I'm a man. Some people don't think like that. You understand? I say better both. And be honest with me. You find I say the right thing or not?
Yeah, you said the right thing, man. You talk like a man, man. Hey,
Okay.
I
So I just tell you that to tell you that everybody think different. And it's when people move on around, a lot of people can't deal with that. A lot of people, so they're very petty. You know, people might have nude pictures of you all you was in a relationship before. And you might send them a little nude to cheer them up, and they just get it all the time. And then when all you break up, they want to go and share your nude or show people.
Yeah,
that's all you was in a relationship, and you only do it because you care about them. You know, you're petty people like that.
After you done everything to Olmas.
Yes, done everything to you. But I will never take it back. I will never take it back. That is why me and my ex still go today.
Okay, as man, you show yourself to be a man. Although we still ain't making joke with you, but you'll take that still. Have a good one, Elimus.
All right, take it.
Later.
No, seriously, people do, and that should be our next one. What are some of the pettiest things people do in relationships? I still can't get over the sheep.
I want to hear that.
I can't get over the sheep. That sheep top all levels of pettiness I've heard. I can't get over that sheep. Hold on.
Be a doctor.
Specky take the cake, you know. Specky had the most experience. Specky! I'm lying, boy.
Specky's a traveler. Specky have experience for every situation. Somebody says anything you don't like, throw it out. This person here says it just goes to show people aren't real to begin with, because when you move on, you move on. If you give, you give. There's no reason to look back at what you gave. That means you were giving with intentions. Another person says, hold on. Hold on. As my father always say, when you all can make it, just pack and walk. Whatever you give, leave it behind. You want no dead weight to hold us back. So it seems we're in agreement today. Finally.
Once. Jeez.
It's been a while since we've been in agreement.
Yeah.
Gifts are given and shouldn't be returned. Like I said, there are exceptions to the rule. Unless there are things that you decide that, there are preconditions to it based on, the worth of it or whatever, or it's a ring, engagement ring, and for whatever reason you guys didn't get married again, I think you should return your engagement ring. You should give him back his ring if he's the one who bought it. Unless you bought it yourself, that's a different thing. You can, decide what you're gonna do with it. But long as he paid for it, give it back to him.
Yeah. And I mean, my thing too, at the end of the day, if it's man, you're man. I mean, we ain't calling you man, but if you call yourself man and you want to play big and bad, approach the person and take it today. This thing about trespassing in the middle of the night and thing. What is that?
But what kind of...
What is that? People sleeping.
We laugh at the sheep, but the child feeling will never be the same. I mean, like, for real. It's not even about the mother.
Yeah, true.
That's a whole new level of petty. It's not even about the mother. How about the child? Probably the child would have taken a liking. Children love their animals. Probably already taking care of it, tying it out and what have you. And child probably in the veranda or wherever stand up watching you, lift up his sheep and go with it. And ask you, daddy, where you going with my sheep? And you vex with the mother, so you're gone with the sheep. And he probably even had time to take care of mine, no sheep. Just being petty. And is it worth it? That's a question. Is it worth it? Do you do at the end of the day you feel good for 2 seconds, but I mean, Is it worth it? I think I got one more before we go. Somebody asked for the primer. No. Nah, y'all are just some new level of petty. I can't. Anyways, that's all the time we have. Somebody says, ain't giving back no ring, pain and suffering payments. Ain't giving back nothing. Especially if they put you through a lot. That's your payment for putting up with their BS, right? So they're not giving back anything. That's all the time we got. We'll be back. Well, Brian, they're saying Quavo didn't get to take the Bentley back. Some saying he took it back, some saying he didn't take it back. But even if he did, you gave the woman a gift, Christmas gift. Y'all, it didn't work out and you want it back. Well, she definitely dodged a bullet and she probably made the right decision. She's probably saying if he did take it back, she's probably saying, no, well, I really did make the right decision. This dude is, yeah, he's whack. Anyway, we'll be back tomorrow with another set. Another ladies' room. Thanks everyone who came on in and contributed. Enjoyed your company as always. Remember, it came to you through the kind compliments of Beacon Insurance and Western Union. Catch us tomorrow, same time, same place. Happy Monday, guys.